I'll cover all 40 fights I did in this one video. Hope you enjoy. Okay, Rowdy Mobster here, and looks like things are gonna get started. I've decided just to play one kills and see how the opponent goes. To be honest, I have no strategy. But I think I can. The reason why this is dependent on one thing. And that's, well, the opponent went all out. If I use Fury, I didn't think everything through with that, but a draw's nice. Let's see how I do against the same opponent. Okay, things better be good here. Things better be good. I've decided to use Gale Legendary because of the damage reducer, and I'm double olding. To be honest, I don't really need Zapman to win. If anything, I've practically won. Why? I just play one pills and I can Fury and get that bonus knockout. With that, I've at least gotten to a good start. Now this is not quite what I had in mind. I did think of my deck, and yes, I added Jackie Collector, but she isn't showing yet. Worst part is, this opponent's deck doesn't make me feel comfortable because of crazy legs. However, if I lead off with, well, at least I can use Gale Legendary safely. Now this is the hard part, actually getting damage. But, so I'm gonna just play a weak card, see if they're gonna go all out. But no, I didn't take into account Crazy Legs going all out. It's not enough to beat Crazy Legs. 13. Well, I've wasted pills. That's pretty obvious at this stage I'm gonna lose, so might as well try to win. They're gonna recover pills, but this isn't exactly how I thought I'd lose, but I still lose in terms of life points. 5 damage is not enough to go down. But yeah, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 draw. And okay, I do not like this type of opposition. For starters, but the thing is the opponent can go first, so I'm thinking Imperial Sloan against Kazan, against Burda, that man. If they play Arno first, it's an invitational use Gale Legendary. Okay, waste of time. I didn't expect the timeout, but and Levy. I don't know what was worse. Freaks and Uluwatu, or Freaks and goodness. Both were Freaks and Uluwatu, come to think of it. Maximus. To be honest, yeah, it's clear I lost. It doesn't seem my deck's equipped against that kind of damage reducer. Oh great, another Freaks Uluwatu deck. Worst part is, I lost to this opponent before and they probably know my moveset at this stage. Maybe I decided to play Alsafra because if I play Courage, it's signaling I wish to lose or something. Let's see how well. I've only played enough to if the opponent doesn't do anything, but things can get really rough from here. Opponent's taking their time and, well, that ruins my plan. The worst part is I'm reliant on kill shot. The opponent might not go all out, so Fury still not enough. Still not enough. If I had won that round 9, then yeah, still okay. Where's Jackie Collector? I did put her in my deck, I am very sure. But I'm now getting these unfavorable oppositions. Noodle Collector. Oh, that's... I just played a random count at this stage, but the reason why I'm going a little more with Gale is in case the opponent wants to use Brody. Because I don't think this opponent will play Brody, Fury, and all pills. It's just... Well, that's a lucky kill shot. I wasn't expecting kill shot to play out like this. Now this is the hard part. I decided to play Shaker and some pills. They're probably going to stop me from winning with Fury, so I might as well play all out. Because if I had to pick between losing and a draw, I think a draw is much better. And oh my goodness, Fritz Uluwatu, and worst part is Maximus. But 2 pills should be enough to handle. Maybe the opponent might go all out. Who knows? But this is a repeat opponent, so I can't make any good guarantees. What to think of it? Did I play my move a bit too fast? Well, they predicted me. Worst part is it's perfect pilling. And well, this is getting worse. Knowing the opponent, they'll probably play Maximus against Kruger. And Fatty's gonna really damage me. This is not my best deck. I was using Raptors in the hopes a lot of attack manipulators would come, but Urban Rival strategies really tell me that attack manipulators aren't always the way to go. And okay, but this is an example of why I made a good judgment call in bringing Raptors. I decided to play those features. I don't think the opponent will play Ruby or anything, but if we have to consider the circumstances, I think the worst case scenario is Nemo Mythic. Okay, so they're on to a good start. Now the hard part is actually playing the cards correctly. Salzburg. This is very tough for me. Well, they won that round. But I've decided to see if they're going to go all with Nemo Mythic, because that's gonna be some real damage. Oh, but if they draw 40, 3 stars beats 4 stars. I did save my Imperial Sloan for this type of event, but it seems she isn't doing the job as I hoped. And finally, Jackie Collector. I needed her in a lot of my previous matches. I would have won them for sure, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. And what is this? Okay. Well, the opponent can't beat me. I mean, if Hachi wins, that's nice, but then the minimum of 1 gets reset, and well, I think it's nice to end a match with, yeah, I'll have to do something. Well, after the first 10 results, I've decided to just switch decks and see how I do in the next 10 or few rounds. It is clear to me my strategy will not work if it's dependent on a strong card, so I'm dependent on timing. I've decided to make these matches in a specific time. Hopefully I get better oppositions and hands. With this scenario, I'm particularly wanting to capitalize on Judge Lynch's life ability, because minus 26 life points, minimum 1 is a big hit to many cards. And I've come to the conclusion there are not as much Raptors as I thought there would be. Sure, the first one's Raptors, but this is really dependent on time, so every match here counts. And from what I've learned in Urban Rivals, it's not about doing the matches quickly, it's about when you do the matches. And then that's a Ghost Town strategy. Oh, and I have the new blood, Deathwing. Deathwing has a Knight ability, Reprisal, cancel opponent's power and damage mod, or Daytime Courage. That is probably the difference between who wins and who loses. Speaking of that, I just won the first round, and hopefully, see, I don't get it. My opponent is better at drawing Janky Collector than me. The worst part is, this is not exactly the most inviting of hands. I can't really see a way for me to use Judge Lynch, and if I did use this, Janky Collector, it's pretty obvious. We're gonna play Janky Collector and then let's begin. This is a big blow. Okay, so why is it when I use attack manipulators, or rather Judge Lynch, there seems to always be a Raptors card getting in my way or something? Not the smartest move. 1 pills in case. Worst case scenario. I'm not fond of emojis. Really not. Now this is the easy part. I can just play Marshall or better. Wild. Just 1 pill should do. Ooh. Looks like I'm gonna win all 4 rounds. Triple holding is very dangerous if you're not using one of those attack manipulator clans. That's my personal opinion. In fact, it's actually rare to win 4 rounds in Urban Rivals. I wasn't expecting the opponent to do something such as this, but when you see a strong card, you think maybe they're gonna use this. The other reason why I bought Vala is because of this scenario. With Gilead, my main reason was to restrict a certain card. Plus, with Dead Adder, SemiEvo, best option. Not to mention, FreeFight and that recover pills for victory. It's really helping me. I don't have to worry about inflicting damage to recover those pills back. Sure, you can't use 5 stars in this Coliseum, but nothing can stop me from using a SemiEvo 4 stars that's really powerful. I don't have Lysteria, so that's out of the question. So what to do? Oh dear. As an Urban Rivals player, I'd say I'm a Colossus and a Moderator. Colossus is 90% of the collection, so I'm well versed practically in almost every clan in Urban Rivals, but I think that's what's to be expected of an Urban Rivals Moderator. I'd have at least basic knowledge. Sure, I might lose to a lot of players, but my expertise is pretty sharp. Now this is the not so fun part. I need to explain the rationale. The reason why I'm doing it on nighttime is because my Ghost Town and Dominion cards have benefits at night. That's not to say that wing cannot be used in day, but that's a nice prediction. I'm playing random pills. The only thing that should stop Judge Lynch is Ryan, and no, didn't happen. Now this is the hard part. I'm just playing pills randomly at this stage. I know it's a dangerous tactic in Urban Rivals, but when your opponent plays something and you put too much thought to it, sometimes it's not going to end pretty. Now okay, this isn't the exact scenario I had in mind. 1 pills with Comage should do, and well, I don't see why you'd play 4 because of that. I'll play Valhalla and 2 damage. That's nothing, but I think that's a waste of a barrier. Now I'm gonna play Bambino. My main reason is I want to lure them into using, and my prediction's right, resulting to my win. Yep, the 3rd round's pretty important. Now this is where my strategy comes. Naturally, I'd use my Ghost Hunt first if possible because I want to maximize that growth ability the minion have. I could use Kamash, but I'm just gonna play random pills. Hopefully the opponent will go all out. Well, at least it's to my expectations. Sometimes when you play pills, there are some decisions that are very difficult to make. I have one of the easiest decisions. I just play Joker against a damage modifier because a damage reducer is easier to beat for me and I can just manage it later. Whereas, yeah, everything should be good. Now the only concern I should be having is Death Adder's evolution, but a lot of these matches have contributed towards my Dominion card's victory. I think I'll stick to them. I wasn't expecting to use Josephine, but recovery? You just made it easier for me. All because I had to win with Surgeon out and you couldn't use confidence. Yeah, let's cut straight to the chase. I don't know if this is a good opponent or a bad opponent. Yo, I'm gonna use... No, Brawl is not gonna work. But Death Adder on the other hand, I can recover 2 pills, plus I have some back. Okay, now I didn't really think of the poison. I'm gonna have to play a bit random at this stage. Why? Dudley. Not what I expected. Boomer. But that will give me enough pills. The reason why I can't use that win first is because of that reprisal. Dudley will surely win. After catching up to what was a poor start, I believe Dominion, particularly SemiEvo, Death Adder would produce the best results that I'm going to use throughout this Coliseum. This time I'm going to use... Well, I've decided to use Sacrum because I think attack manipulators are good too. But the only thing that deters me is a card I have not seen yet in any match. Lartra, the Piranha's Power Exchanger. Just that scares me, and I already have FOMO up. Worst part is, I am not playing in the basis of a strategy. I'm just playing randomly. No. Oh, let's hope this goes well. Because I'm playing on the basis they're going to play Mokra, which ruins one of my strategies or so whatnot. And okay, that's close. We're off to a good start. No, and not exactly what I call pleasant, but that's 1 pill, see how it goes. Worst case scenario is that they'll... Okay, this is the worst certainly. Worst. Oh my goodness. I can't think of anything to say at this stage. This is even worse than what I expected. I'm just playing a random pill number, hopefully they'll go a bit out and... Seriously, this had no strategy or thought into it. After all, the opponents... Oh! Maybe there is a way to save myself, okay? I just played a random pill count, but honestly, I didn't think I'd win because the opponent can just play 1 pills and good enough. Okay, this time I've got to demonstrate some redeeming advantages. And that to... No way, but with growth minus 1 opponent power minimum 4, she has 5 power, so it's really not a threat. Oh, this is the hard part. Telling the opponent I'm winning. It's reprisal, so 40 plus 3 should be good. Should be good. But always be safe. I play that extra pill even when it doesn't make a difference, but Bruno, how could I forget the most obvious threat? Power exchange 4-3. He's a blessing and a curse, as put by some players. A blessing for you if you have stop horn ability, and a curse if you're using those very powerful Uluwatu cards. Especially 8 power. Having another Milo's, but another Milo's. And I was hoping the opponent would go let Grax win, but hopefully. Well, I'm gonna use a similar strategy to my Ghost Town then. When I have this kind of path, I don't lead off with Dominion because growth, they're meant for later rounds. I want to make the most of their ability. However, if you put too many conditions in your deck, it's telling your opponent, I have to play in this manner. So because of how I played the first round, I've already signaled to my opponent I've pretty much given up on the whole power reduction, and I'm going to try another approach. Attack reduction. It all comes down to how well it's played. Now, but the good news is I can still win this easily. Whether the opponent goes all out or not doesn't matter. It's whether they go all out and let me use Fury on them that counts. But I think I'm doing well. And same opponent. How bad can this be? Because I'm just playing pills randomly at this stage. My worst fears have not been realized, but my worst fear is Admiral Coco coming in when one of my Dominion cards come in to play. This is a really tough decision. Okay, but the good news is the opponent can't really afford to be using Fury. Even with 2 pills left, that will really make a difference between the winner and the loser. Probably would not play Maurice because having 4 power is a competitive advantage. And they can't win with Fury. They'll only inflict at most 2 damage. Is it a spot-on prediction or... No, it's not a spot-on prediction. I'm just good at Urban Rivals in the sense of calculating everything thoroughly. Now, this is my worst fear has been realized. La Jordan, I don't like when I make mistakes. I mean, unnecessary mistakes. I just played 2 pills, but wait, did I play 2 or? I didn't think things through. Okay, my worst fear is about to yes. All I can do is now go all out, inflict some damage, and work. And now I'm... You gotta be kidding me. Fury 7-8. She's one stats by the way, but still. Okay. No, this is not my... Oh, I accidentally clicked Malcra. This is actually my least favorite scenario. Think about it. Sure, they'll play Sigma, but I thought that was somewhat obvious. Now the... Yeah, I don't have many choices, now do I? I actually now regret bringing a Sacrum deck. It's always like this. I always get the worst possible prior hand, and I don't think they'll go all out, and maybe they'll save pills, and maybe I'll lose. Maybe I'll lose. I have to want to believe in Sacrum Dominion, but it's making, see, Ghost Town and Uluwatu. What I'm saying is it makes Ghost Town seem, no, is making them clearly the better choice. I'm not into that Ignis Fatius effect or all, but it's a nice flair. I want to create this situation where I can stop my opponent's ability, and they've just created it. I was only hoping they'd play Wild Holiday Legendary, and I'm willing to risk a lot. Because... okay, why... wait, no, that's... there's not a lot of thought. I play Dealing first because I can still win with Fury, and depending if the opponent plays one or more pills, it should be fine. It's also under the consideration they might play Adele. And yep, all's good. It's even wicked. You really beat the opponent. And now, I'm only playing 2 pills, but the opponent might play Annie, and that's fine by me. I can play Kruger too. Okay, the threat against Pomal's gone. I'm just gonna play 1 pills. They're gonna reduce my damage anyway, so I might as well get that additional extra damage. And because 2 damage plus 3 life is really the difference between who. Should I Fury or not the Fury? Yeah, I think it's all good. I've just cleared 30 fights, and there are a lot of good matches out there thanks to the Dominions. Now I really have to make the last round count. And I don't think I'm off to a good start. I just picked Freaks. I don't know why I picked Freaks. Maybe it's because I lost to them, but that was because I was using Raptors and Uppers together. I am not playing Gillig because it's pretty clear when you play Courage, 1 life for damage, and your opponent has to stop opponent ability, it doesn't appeal to them. So you go all out, especially with the thought you won't get that life back. And I was hoping you play Elvira. It makes more sense. If you add your ability stop, because... oh yeah, by the way, I'm playing on daytime. Well, the nighttime bonus ran out, so... and because this Coliseum's near its end, at this stage, a vast majority of players have already completed their 40 fights. The good thing about an Urban Rivals Coliseum is, if you and another player tie with the same score, the player who achieves the score closer towards the end is ranked first amongst the many players. So it doesn't matter if I tie, say, 140, 150 with other players, I can still overtake them, but this relies on me winning and making the right decisions. Yeah, this is why I'm playing that way. Initially, I thought of playing Valhalla because of that, but exchange doesn't always have to be used offensively. It can be used as a form of damage reducer. It's something I feel I neglect as a veteran player. No, as a Colossus player for Urban Rivals. Most of the time, I see it as... yeah. Now, this opponent... okay, not what I expected. In honesty, I should have used 2 pills to be safe, but at least the results are good. Now I'm playing more with Surge or Alt because against QT. Now this is the tough part. Now they can play Sabotage and still win. If you were gonna play that kind of card, wouldn't you at least have to add an extra... I don't get this. Holy... what these are... the last matches are there, so every match counts. Who to play? I'm playing Bikini Joe Legendary because the opponent might go all 3 pills in case the opponent wants to use some holding strategy. And okay, I'm at a pills disadvantage. It's clear if I don't think of something fast, I'll lose. But if I'm going to use Valhalla, I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. But because of that, the opponent can only inflict 2 damage, because cancel opponent damage modifier will force them to this scenario, and with that, I've unexpectedly won despite having a pills disadvantage. Now, this is another tough rescue deck. And the worst part is I don't have my poison bonus, so no incentive for me to win the Bikini Joe Legendary. That was a free round, the opponent kinda predicted that, so yeah, good job. Or should I say, needs improvement. I'm gonna have to go all out here because it doesn't really matter. Valhalla has 2 damage, 5 damages. The opponent will have to use Fury and they can't catch up to me, so why win? All is good, all is good. Damage exchange is similar to giving the opponent the copy opponent damage ability. Now this is a much worse scenario than the first one. I'm sure the opponent will have their revenge. And dear, I was hoping the opponent would think to go all out with carry, but doesn't seem to be the case, and I paid the price for overpilling in the second round, but not the first. Phoebe. Phoebe. I don't have my Dominion bonus. It makes that adder look less impressive, but still. This opponent might have Lysteria Collector because but in the hand where you have 12 cards, it's unlikely to really guarantee a good hand. I mean, I had 12 cards and Jackie collected him here when I needed her the most. My goodness. Somehow this always happens. But I'm sure I can. No, wait. Hold up. Why am I? Oh wait, but I can win with Fury. Okay, now this is the next tough part. I'm playing a bit random here, but the worst possible scenario is a Montana being me, or rather Scub. I'm gonna play a bit all out with Scub. The opponent will have to beat me by playing all out and we'll give them enough pills, but given the circumstances, it's rather uncomfortable because especially when it's unclear whether I will bluff or not. I think this kind of scenario is very difficult to achieve. Well, I win. Fury, no. Oh wait, you can't use Fury, you don't have enough. Now let's see how this... Another Montana deck. How original. To be honest, my concern was the opponent just playing Spiaggi Legendary and Spiaggi CR. Spiaggi's not Legendary. He was one of the cheapest collectors at his time. And 5 pills. Didn't expect him to go all out, but and 5, 7. Oh wait! I win. Well, that was a close one. Now this is the last match. It's a make or break situation with what I have. And with 149 points, there are 3 scenarios I can think of. 150, 152, and 154 points. Either way, given the gap and the fact many players occupy that score, it's the difference between winning a Galacti or a Behemoth. I'm missing Galacti, by the way. And at last, it's been a pleasure fighting, and hopefully I've got a good score by the end of these matches. With that, I've pretty much concluded with a score of 154 points. So, what does that mean? Hello, Rowdy Mob Sir. Congratulations, you achieved a rank of 34 out of 1053rd place, yeah, and won the following. 10,000 battle points, okay, 15 bronze tokens, ooh, a behemoth, that's nice. 1 gold token, 7 credits, 10 silver tokens, and yeah, I think I did well this Coliseum, especially with my SemiEvos. Hopefully, hope you enjoyed this video, and best of luck for the upcoming Urban Rivals Coliseum events, I guess, yeah.